Beginner, intermediate, and pro toolboxes. What are the differences and what's right for you? We're here with Andy, a big toolbox guy, and he's going to answer all the questions that we have about the Evolution Toolkit, which is our beginner. So, why is this a beginner kit?
Honestly, it's not really a beginner kit, I guess. Everything we do in Kincrome is trade professional. So this would be our entry into trade professional products, but essentially this is kind of going to be like your value for money, bang for buck. Kind of
a really good budget option. Something that you can get into some good quality tools without breaking the bank.
Correct, yeah. So, suits everyone from, the apprentice first starting out all the way up to fully qualified trade professionals. You're still going to get Kincrome quality tools. You're still going to get great features, within the toolbox. It's still a trade professional box. It's just more of our retail friendly version.
And you can buy it, so you can get these like empty, you can get them full of tools. There's heaps of options, right?
Yeah, heaps of options. So we've got a full range of toolkits, everything from small chest kits up to big workshop kits. We've got a full range of boxes. So they start, this size is 26 inch. And we've got, trolleys and chests in different variations in this range, from 26 inch all the way up to 53 inch as well. So it's a full spectrum of sizes.
Almost modular in a way, like you can get the one that suits you instead of having to settle with
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives you options to upgrade as well. So if you start out a bit smaller, you can sort of work your way up.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you went with something like the Evolution kit, do you get different sockets and ratchets, or do you get the same sockets and ratchets that you'd get in some of the more expensive kits?
It depends. So we kind of do it a little bit by series. So for the Evolution series, in our socketry, we use our mirror polish socketry. Still has all the great features, things, automatic drawer retention slides. You got 4 swivel casters, dual gas struts, full lid reinforcement, UV stabilized powder coating.
So you could still beat on this and not have to stress too hard.
Absolutely, yeah. It's absolutely trade professional quality.
Yeah, rad.
It's just a little bit more retail friendly.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Perfect sense. So in the way of like the chassis, I guess, like the toolbox itself, like is there a massive difference between the build in this one to something a little bit more expensive? Or is it more about the smaller details like the more reinforced drawers or the heavier slides, that sort of stuff?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So as you step up through the series, those I guess feature things like slides and casters and that stuff do step up.
Yeah.
But also the thickness of steel and gauge of steel steps up.
Gotcha.
So the build style, I guess, or the chassis design is similar throughout the ranges. Mm-hmm. It's just the thickness of steel that's used. So
fair enough.
So you get a bit of a lighter gauge steel in here
than
you will in Contour or Tool Armour.
Which is fair enough, but I guess like the baseline for this isn't here. It's still here.
Correct.
Which is the thing.
Yeah. So
you're
still
only going to get better from this.
Yeah, absolutely. And also size too. So when you step up into other ranges, you'll get a little bit wider, a bit deeper.
Gotcha.
That sort of thing.
More storage, that
more
sort of
storage.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
If you had to step from the beginner kit into an intermediate kit, you would go Contour?
Yeah, so the next step from Evolution would be Contour.
Yeah. Well, I've got one here. Show us this one. So when you, like you said, when you step up from the Evolution to this, I mean, I can already tell by the top and the design and the way that this looks. What's different with this chassis-wise to this one?
Yeah, so the biggest thing will be, like I said, thickness of steel and size. Stepping up to a thicker gauge of steel. The actual size is different. So 26 inch is the sort of standard size in Evolution. This is 29 inch, so it's a bit wider, a bit deeper. And then also the feature things step up as well, right? So you've got heavier duty ball bearing slides, so higher draw capacities.
Yeah, hold more stuff.
Hold more stuff. Yeah, you're still going to get twin gas struts. We do that on every toolbox.
Yep.
You've got big lid reinforcements here, casters as well. So we do a change. There's 2 different material types mainly used for casters.
Okay.
So in Evolution, they're a PP, which is polypropylene.
Yep.
Which is like a
for the surround of the wheel.
The actual wheel itself.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a little bit harder.
Yep.
And then in Contour and Tool Armour, we use PU casters, which is polyurethane. So it's a bit of a softer material.
Softer. Yeah,
So it gives you that sort of nice, soft,
like cushy
roll
feeling.
Yeah.
So if you're like going over cracks in a workshop or whatever, you don't feel it as much.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Rad.
And then, like we said earlier, the actual contents as well. So, mirror polish socketry in here. We step up into lock-on.
Yeah, I can see like lock-on sockets. Do you want to talk about lock-on sockets? I know this. I know you're not the big socket guy. You're the big toolbox guy. But
used to be the big socket guy.
Lock-on sockets for me, like after using them once, you realize how invaluable they are. Why did we decide to use lock-on for contour? Is it just because they are what they are?
Yeah, I mean, it's just our most premium socket range, right?
Yeah.
So every sort of detail about the sockets and the accessories as well is just sort of stepped up. I mean, the biggest thing with the sockets is the anti-rounding, but I mean, Evolution also has anti-rounding, but lock-on sockets will actually undo rounded fasteners as well.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, and that's all to do with the internal design and the special
the
grooves and all that sort of stuff.
And they can be pretty rounded too, right? They can be like 80% or something.
80-85%
Crazy.
rounded. Yeah.
Crazy.
So, and when you see that, like
a circle bolt,
that's round.
That's nuts.
I think that the biggest thing that sets it apart from, say, like a bolt extractor is that these are an everyday socket.
Yeah, you can still use them for everything, right?
Normal everyday socket.
Yeah.
But they also have that as an additional feature, but they also won't damage the bolt.
Yeah, okay.
So with a bolt extractor, generally you hit it on with a hammer and you take it off,
the whole
but
thing's
that bolt's destroyed, right?
Yeah.
So with lock-on, if you were, say, in a situation where, maybe you were full driving and you're on a track somewhere, you need to put that bolt back in.
Yeah.
You can do that with lock-on.
You're stuck and you have no other option.
Correct, yeah.
If you were to step up from this again, like the leap from Evolution to this is already quite good. I mean, even in the design choices for contour, I still think this is probably one of our nicest looking kits. Like, I don't know if you agree with me, but this looks the nicest in my opinion.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
if you were to go next step up, balls to the wall, you spend as much money as you want, you get the best of the best, what would you choose?
Tool Armour.
Tool Armour?
Yeah.
Let's go. We've gone on the front. Let's go have a look at it because I rate it. So what do you think is different? Why is Tool Armour the cream of the crop?
It's just bigger and beefier. Again, basically. So, we talked about Evolution sort of being that, bit more of a price conscious thing, and then stepping up steel gauge and that sort of thing to get to contour.
Yep.
It's just stepping up again to get to tour.
Yeah.
So you can see by the size.
Just massive.
Yeah. So it's taller, deeper, wider.
Yep.
Yeah. The thickness of the steel steps up again.
Yep.
Same thing with casters. And like things like drawer slides. So all these drawers are 100 kilo rated drawer slides.
Yeah, okay.
So every drawer, they've got soft close. And you've also got
you've got the little handle underneath,
latch,
don't you?
like a quick lock latch as well to keep the drawers retained.
Yeah. So instead of just ripping the drawer out, you have to depress that latch to get it out.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Does that help with things like, I don't know, say you're moving it around and it leans forward, the drawers aren't just going to slide out.
Yeah, so they actually hook underneath.
Yeah, okay.
So it can help with that, and obviously this is a pretty big, heavy unit, especially when it's full of tools, so that little bit of extra security also helps.
True.
All the stainless steel internals, modular shelving, also comes with LED internal lighting.
Yeah, lighting as well, right?
So you've got lighting, you've got magnetic power board still, power access, that sort of thing.
So you don't, with this kit, obviously, because it's massive, dude. Like, there's no, you and I are both very big humans.
Large humans,
This is huge, dude.
Yes.
Do you have to get it with the top lockers and side lockers and all that sort of stuff? Or
No,
can you
you
just go trolley and chest?
Well, you can just
or
go trolley
and
if you want. Yeah, so it's all separate pieces. So if you want, you can just have the trolley. You've got the trolley and you've got the hutch that goes on top.
Yeah.
The side lockers are individual pieces as well.
Yeah.
And they're reversible doors, so it's just one side locker but can go either side.
Oh, gotcha. So you can just take the doors off, change them over.
Yeah, you just flip them around.
Yep.
And then all the side lockers also have 100 kilo rated drawers as well.
Oh, damn. They're rated to 100 kilos as well, same as the main drawers.
Same as the main drawers, yeah.
Yeah, so you could load them up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can
use them as a shelf, whatever.
Yep.
Use them as a stool, a seat for lunch.
Well, maybe not you and me, but yeah.
I was wishful thinking. You can for sure, dude.
Hop in, man. Go for it.
I'll take charge of this. Oh, dude. So if you're in the shop, that's your lunch spot.
Welcome to my office.
That's so good. If you went with something like this, loaded with tools, like that's it, right?
Absolutely.
Like you don't really need anything. Like I can't imagine if you had this set up with all the tools, like what you would possibly need. Unless it's really specific stuff like tire machines or whatever.
Yeah.
But like everyday tools, I cannot imagine you would be in a situation.
In terms of like hand tools?
Yeah.
I mean, the kit that we do in this in this range in tool armor is the hand tools is over 1,000 pieces in the kit.
Yeah, damn. So
you've
loaded.
Yeah, I mean, you've got everything. Like if you look at the top socket drawer here, you've got
Oh, true,
everything.
yeah. You've got impact, you have like wheel nut sockets, all of the lock-on
deeps.
stuff, deep stuff, yeah, true.
Quarter thread, half inch, all your sizing. It's just got everything.
It's got everything loaded. Last question I got for you, man. If you had to pick one, what would you pick?
It's got to be tool armor.
Right, like it's a redundant question. I understand that. I would be the same.
Yeah, if money's no, money's no objection.
Rad.
This is my guy.
So this wasn't here today though, right? Like we can take it. It's just you and I.
If we can fit it in the car, that's the problem.
That's the rule, right? If it fits in the car at the end of the day, it's yours.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sick. These are our toolboxes. Let me know which one you would pick, and if you want to see our big ratchet guy, leave us a comment below.